Hey everybody, and welcome to our Scream Queens show, where Scream Queens wasn't on last week, but American Horror Story was, so we're going to talk about that for a little bit. We're going to do that first, and then, if you're not into it, you can leave, but then we're going to talk Real Housewives of Orange County, because I have so much to say about it. A lot more news come out today with Heather's podcast. Brooks has come out and said a bunch of stuff today, so we have Housewives stuff to talk about. I want to touch on Vanderpump Rules, and then, of course, whatever you guys want, we're going to do a supersized show tonight. We're going to go for like an hour and a half. So get your thumbs up rolling. And since you are here watching on younow.com/realityrecaps live, become a fan. Click on the button up there or the head with the plus. You guys know the deal. And spread the word when we're live. Megaphone, square up arrow, sideways Pac-Man, whatever they're doing now over on YouNow. Do that. Of course, if you're watching in YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps support our shows. If you're listening in iTunes, 5-star rating and a nice review is awesome. But lastly, if you want to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron, because that really supports our shows. It helps us bring you guys new shows like a cooking show that I want to do. I want to give a shout out to Shannon Mast, who became a patron today. Thanks, Shannon. Getting us closer to our goal of more shows and cooking shows. Of course, patrons get access to special Facebook group only for patrons, special shows only for patrons. Did I mention it really helps support our shows? 'Tis the season. And all patron money this coming up month, any gold bars you guys give in the room, any of that stuff, we're all putting it towards Toys for Tots and adopting a family on behalf of all of you this holiday season. So that is all of the news and announcements. Oh wait, I have one more news announcement. Okay, so the Bravo show, I know you all love it, and so I want to talk a touch more Bravo. It's very frustrating that we don't have the software we need to get 3 people on, and we have to like maneuver it and makeshift it, and it's a nightmare. So yes, that's another reason to become a patron. However, I think I figured out a workaround with Skype. I think if I do it as a Skype group call, I can have me, John, and Glammy all on at the same time. It won't affect any of the cool stuff I can do in here, and we'll all be able to hear each other and there won't be an echo. So fingers crossed next Monday, the Bravo show is going to be so much better with all of us because we'll be able to hear each other in real time without an echo. So I just wanted to say that super quick. Hi, Erin. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Brandon. And Tim's here. Yay. And Melissa and Debbie. Debbie says, first patron payment can out. Yay! Rodney says, how long will you be a patron if you do a one-time donation? Patron is not for a one-time donation. Patron is like a monthly thing. They charge you every month, but you can pick whatever amount you want, even $1. If everybody did $1, we'd be set. If you want to just do a one-time donation, just go to yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. And you can just do a one-time PayPal donation, too. It's for the children this month. It's for the children. Fingers crossed it works out for the I think it's going to. I totally think it's going to. Oh, I'm so happy people are saying their patron payments went through. Look, I'll say this. I don't talk about it because I know it confuses people, and I don't want you guys to think patrons bad and not to do it. Even though it says we have $800 and something in patron, we're really only getting like 4. Because people can say they're donating whatever they want, but then at the end of the month, they don't have to, their credit cards get declined, or they don't approve it, or whatever it is they do, and then Patron does an update. And that's the only thing I don't like about Patron, is it's very deceiving. Because then I can't come on and say, hey, everybody, we're not really at $800, so we really shouldn't be doing 5 shows a week. Because Patron makes it look like we are, when we're not. Become a patron. That's all. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about happy things on this fan show. I don't know why the light keeps flickering. It's very annoying. Okay, so let's just bang out American Horror Story really quick, because there really isn't a lot to bang out. There's not really a lot. Basically, all that happened on American Horror Story this week is that the freaking Zoe Carboni, or whatever the hell her name is, I'm supposed to know because she's a lesbian, but I don't, got the kid back, which I forgot she got that kid back. And she brings the kid in the house, and she's like, oh, you don't look good. Really? Because he looks like a little demon, but whatever. She's like, let me check your temperature. And then she's like, boop. And he's dead. But she has no problem with that. Like, he's dead. Registering dead on the thermometer. And no problem. No problem. She's like, and he's like, Mommy, I'm thirsty. And she's like, let me get you a drink. Leaves him alone to go get a drink. Do you remember what happened the last time you left him alone, honey? Well, guess what he did this time? He ate the dog. That's what he did. He ate the dog. And again, the mom has no problem with it. And doesn't call the husband. Hey, you're missing kids back. Did you want to call your husband? You know, the one who thinks it's his fault the kid's been murdered or kidnapped or whatever it is. Nope, don't call him. We're going through this quick. Trust me, we're going through this quick. I'm just going to wrap the whole story up with that storyline. So then she goes to the hotel. She, like, sees Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's like, hey, bitch, I took your kid. I'm about to take your man. Oh, P.S., your kid's a vampire. Do you want to be a vampire or not? And she, like, takes a gun, and she's like, oh, no, you better don't. And Gaga's like, I'm Gaga, bitch. I got your man. I got your kid. Do you want to be a vampire? And finally, she's like, okay, I guess I have to be a vampire. And Gaga, like, splits her tit, and she, like, sucks on it. And apparently, she's a vampire. So quick, I wrap that one up. The only other thing you need to know about last night's episode, last week's American Horror Story, is that the cop man gets drunk, and Lily, whatever her name is from the other season, the hippie girl, like, remember she was like the hippie girl, like on Coven, and she's like, no. She played like that serial killer that killed all the men. I forget what it's really good, by the way. Anyway, Cop Man finally decides to get drunk, and it's Devil's Night, and all the serial killers come to the house, and they throw a little party, a little killing party, and they kill people. They like kill people, and the Cop Man's there the whole time, and we don't really know why he's there. All we've kind of really learned is that clearly these people are ghosts. They can, you know, come and I guess they can make people see them when they want to see them and not. So he thinks he was just drunk, and then Needle Sally, Heroin Sally at the end is like, oh, you were drunk. There's no one in the room. And then she tells him she's his protector. She's like, I'm your protector. And I didn't really know what to make of that. But that's pretty much it. Nothing else really happened. It was Devil Night. All the killers got together. The Cop Man was there for it. He thinks he was drunk. And the kid's back. And the mom became a vampire. The end. The end. That's all you really needed to know. Allison McLean Test said she's an awful mom. I know. She is an awful mother. Stop leaving your kid alone. Allison says Gaga knew she loved her kid more than her husband, and she knew she could change her. Correct. Like, there was the part where Tristan, like, broke in looking all hot. Oh God, I love him. You can make me a vampire any day you want. And he was like, should I kill her? And Gaga's like, no, I have what she loves, so she's not going to the cop. Gaga knows. Gaga knows. Sam Farted says, worst season of American Horror Story yet. Rockstay says, best recap ever, and I don't even watch the show. Right. Hi, Eric. I just got home. Hi, Tracy. Oh, Aileen Wuornos. Right. She played Aileen Wuornos. She did so good. Like, she's a really good actress. And didn't, like, Charisse, why don't I know her name? Charisse Theron? Didn't she, like, play her in a movie? And I thought the Lily, I forget what her real name is, played her so much better than the actual Hollywood actress played her. Brandy Joe says, yes, Tristan is hot. I know, I love him. Shelly says, I couldn't get past the first episode, haven't watched it since. The first episode was definitely torture porn. Kinda so was the second episode. It's gotten kind of a little bit away now from the torture porn. We're getting backstory. Oh, I should have said that. That was the one last little thing that happened. We got to learn the maid's story. We got to learn her backstory a little bit. Apparently, her kid got kidnapped and she blames herself. And then the kid was, like, killed by a serial killer with a whole bunch of other kids. But I was reading on Reddit that the story of the man that kidnapped the kid and killed all those kids, he did it with, like, his mother or, like, his aunt or his... My point is, she could, even though the kid was kidnapped, because, let's be real, the kid was kidnapped, it was 1920. The man took the kid in one of those, like, ooga cars. She could have walked fast and caught up to the car. And she was just like, no, don't go, don't, my baby, no. Like, when she went, no, she was pretty much touching the car. Whatever. My point is, we could find out later she's tied into those murders as well. We don't really know. Whatever. Are you talking about Real Housewives of Orange County later? Pretty much in 2 minutes. Unless other people, unless you guys have more you want to say about American Horror Story or ask me about. Lily Rabe. Yes. McLean Test says it was Lily Rabe is the one that played the serial killer name. Oh my god. Aileen Wuornos. So Lily Rabe did her. Rockstay says, well, I'm not sleeping tonight. Oh, I watched that episode alone when we were having the storm. And I don't know if you saw the tweet or the picture I put out on Twitter. The wind was so bad. It was like the tail end of the hurricane. It blew my screen off. So I'm home alone watching American Horror Story and I hear a giant crash outside my window. I look and see my screen has been removed. So I'm like, I'm being murdered. But then I was like, wait, you're on the second floor. There would be a ladder. And then I was like, oh, it's windy. And then I looked and, like, everybody's shit is blowing all over the street. So I'm like, oh, okay, forget it. I just figured out why the lighting is so bad. I don't have my main lights on. Whatever. You should think of a theme song for your show. Oh, Reese's Puff. I wish. There are a lot of things I wish. I wish that I had a fan that would make me a theme song for the show. I wish I had fans that would, like, help with content for show. I wish I had fans that did the work for me like other podcasters do, but I don't. Serial killers. Yes, Giselle says pouring rain in Tampa, making cheap pizza and cookies, and loving reality recaps. And we love you, Giselle. Giselle called in, by the way, last show. If you missed it, or not last show, 2 shows ago now. You look kind of great. Oh, yeah, I'm going to turn the light on because I think it's what's freaking out the camera. I don't know if that's bothering you, but it's bothering me. So hold on. I'm going to go turn my other light on. Oh, wait. Do I have pants on? Yes, I do. Hold on. La, 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 la. Oh, look, I'm wearing a Texas shirt. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, this should make things better. Should make me look not so grayish. Yes, see, told you. Look, don't I look like I have a little more color now? I don't know. Whatever. Why is it always raining in Tampa? I don't know. Isn't Vanessa supposed to be making you an intro? Yeah. But I never heard back from her. But I'm going to see her in December, so I'll put her on the spot. I don't want to be annoying. Like, she said it. Maybe she was just being nice. I'm not going to annoy her and be like, hey, you doing it? You doing it? You doing it? I'll ask her when I see her in December. Doing some Comtech homework, childhood photo album, and listening to the show. Awesome. Okay. All right. So, if you guys... Oh, wait. And by the way, thank you, Debbie, for being #1 fan and the gold bars going to children near you. And you too, Kobe, except it won't show me the rest of your name for some reason. Thank you both for being number 1 and 2 fan. I don't know if there's other fans. I can't click the over arrow, but thank you. And of course, use your free thumbs up this show. Free thumbs up. Okay, so let's talk Real Housewives of Orange County for a second. And again, it's your show. But so you tell me what you want to talk about after I get through this Real Housewives of Orange County news, because we have a lot to touch on super duper quickly. Basically, oh my God, I listened to Heather Dubrow's podcast, and here are some little tidbits that I found out. Number 1, Tamra used to work at Burger King. Okay? Tamra, let it soak in. Whopper with cheese, Tamra, okay? Tamra, Burger King. Shannon used to be a waitress. I feel like everybody used to be a waitress. Oh, Miranda here feels a rant coming on. Oh, it's coming. Don't you worry, it's coming. Okay, so get ready for this. So this is one of the things that Heather said. So let me see if I can explain it good. Okay. So, apparently, the way that the ladies, remember how Heather, it was like, Heather, that was your doctor that Brooks went to, when they were talking about Brooks went to the doctor for the Revitral or whatever the hell it was. It was a doctor that does cellulite treatments. Now, Brooks made up that he went to that doctor and said it on camera and said, oh yes, it's the same doctor that Heather went to. Now, Heather was like, how would you know I went to the doctor for this cellulite doctor for cellulite treatments? And she said on her podcast, she's like, look, I'm an open book. I don't care. I'll tell you guys anything. But what if I didn't want people to know I got cellulite treatments? How did he know that was my doctor? So she had her lawyers set up, send a cease and desist to that doctor and be like, you are not allowed to say that I go to you and all this stuff. And why are you telling Brooks Ayers and Vicki Gunvalson this information? This is my private medical information. And that doctor was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never treated Brooks. I've never seen Brooks, and he's never been in this office. So, again, Brooks lied and involved Heather in one of their lies, aside from the whole IV lie. So Heather on her podcast was kind of like, people think I'm ganging up on her and I'm mean and we're being mean girls and all this stuff. But Vicki and Brooks are literally involving us in their lies and exposing my actual personal medical information on the show. Which she's like, notice how I didn't freak out about it. So 2 more points. Shannon goes off on the girlfriend, the man that the husband cheated with. They say her name. It's Nicole something. It's a really good podcast. Heather's podcast, as I suspected it would be, is a really good podcast. So you should definitely check it out. Then Brooks comes out today and he says, I misspoke on the reunion when I said my cancer went from a stage 3 to a stage 2. Apparently because cancer doesn't backtrack. So he was like, I just meant my numbers were doing better and I'm not a doctor, I'm just a layman. So I misspoke. I was just trying to explain that my cancer is getting better. I didn't really go from a stage 3 to a stage 2. That's not the way it works. So in other words, somebody told him, hey Brooks, your fake cancer lie, it's all falling apart. So yeah, Brooks lied. Yeah, Allison, Brooks lied. And Heather, Shannon, and Tamra all said it's a complete lie. They're not banding together not to film with Vicki. Of course they're going to be with Vicki. Of course they're going to film with Vicky. They want to be Vicky's friend. They love Vicky. They just want her to, like, admit the truth like all of us did. Like, we've caught you in a ton of lies. There are a ton of lies that you know didn't even make it on camera. Just admit you lied so we can all move on. That was pretty much the point. Wait, what did Brooks do? I never heard. He faked cancer. And Tamra said that Vicky has... Oh, right. And Tamra said Vicky had 4 Xannies prior to the show. Well, we knew that. Vicky, again, started the first reunion show saying, I didn't take any Xanax. On the 3rd reunion show, Andy was like, look, I'm going to have to call you out for lying. I watched you take them. So I didn't think we needed to clarify yet another Vicky lie. But all she does is lie. But she calls them mistruths, and I over-exaggerated, and I misspoke. You lied. Just say you lied. You can't even say you lied. You're lying about admitting that you lied. You are a sociopath. Oh my God. I can't with her. I can't. Everything he says is a lie. If you're going to be a liar, at least be good at it, Brooks. Well, here's the thing, Miranda. See, that's why I say he's not a liar. I think him, and I'm sorry, I know John disagrees with me, but it's why I also think they're sociopaths. Like, they don't have feeling. They thrive on manipulating people. They don't care if they lie, because they know they'll just lie to get out of the lie. And lie some more. And then lie some more. They don't care. They don't have empathy towards people. Like, Vicky can sit there and be like, oh my God, I want my grandbabies. They're my babies. But then have no feeling for what Megan is going through. Because she doesn't have feelings. I think she fakes feelings. I think she uses feelings to manipulate people, but she doesn't really feel anything. I think Brooks is the same way. She is, I have a psych degree amongst other, well, I do too, McLean Tess. I also have a psych degree, which is why I say she's like, Vicky and Brooks are textbook sociopaths. Textbook. Like, they hit every criteria that you need to be a sociopath. Which is why I also say Vicky can't be alone. Sociopaths don't thrive alone because they have no one to manipulate. They need someone to manipulate in order to live and feed their wet body. Don't you support this people by watching this show and they deserve it? I don't know what that means. She lied, but no one brought her a casserole. Right. Well, let's be clear. She didn't say she lied. She said she over-exaggerated for sympathy. Now, that is the closest to the truth I think Vicky said the entire season. I think she did do stuff for sympathy. I think she lied a shit ton for sympathy. Screasy says, smile and take a deep breath. Did her son create the show like she said? Somebody told me this on Twitter, that it wasn't Vicky's son was part of it, but it was that other lady, and I forget what her name is, the one that Tamra threw the wine in her face. It was Vicky's son and her son that created the show. And then I think Andy bought the rights to it. Erin says, in the E! interview, Brooks is blaming all of it on Vicky. Right, but he took it back today and said, no, I didn't really mean to blame it all on Vicky. They can't keep anything straight. I can't keep a damn thing straight. Vicky was on Xanax, a non-reactive. Of course she was. Who is Brooks? I'm a new fan. Oh, well, watch The Real Housewives of Orange County. We could never explain it in enough time. Did I listen to the Heather Dubrow podcast? Yes, I just went over it. I just told everyone all the main points from it. Giselle says, I think lying to your own daughter speaks of what kind of person you are. Her daughter, who's in the medical field. Exactly. Not only lying to your daughter, like, not only lying to her, because we all know she lied to her, but how about staying with the person who told your daughter's husband to beat her when she gets out of line? The person who's hitting on your daughter. The person who... I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't get it. So does that mean Vicky and Gina's son got money? I think so. There's no way we're ever going to know. But all we know is Gina's son and Vicky's son did the pilot for Housewives originally. And then Andy bought the rights to it. What deals were worked out? Let's say, Vicky, you get to be on every season if you want, or whatever the deals were, we're never going to know. But yeah. Candace says, I read on Twitter this season of Real Housewives of Orange County is the highest rated in the whole franchise's history. That's correct. Now, bless Heather's heart. On her podcast, she's like, I think this season had the most ratings because we were all real and there was no contrived storylines and we were just all real and being real friends and having real emotions and everything was real. And the fans have a bullshit meter and they can tell when we're self-producing and it's not real. No. We're all watching because someone's faking cancer, which, P.S., is a faked, self-produced storyline. That was the only part that I disagreed about Heather about. Why is Vicky afraid of him? Haven't watched part 3. This is a slippery slope, and I have not talked about this specifically. I've tried to avoid talking about this. Vicky says she's afraid of him because he's gotten physical with her. Not slapped her, hit her, punched her physical with her, but has shaken her a lot. So look, domestic violence is never funny. It is never okay. And never do I ever want to come off as blaming the victim. But... in the case of Vicky, where she has lied about every single thing and been caught in every single lie, and we know she's using people's emotions for stuff, is she just trying to throw that out there now? Like, all season, nothing else has worked. Now let me say I'm scared of him. I don't know. I mean, I will always give her the benefit of the doubt. If she says it's happening, then I'm going to believe her it's happening. Just seems convenient timing. I don't know. Brooks is from Mississippi. Yeah. Verbal is just as scary, says Comedy Jonah. Don't I know it? Why do you think I don't ever stay in a hotel room with you? I think Brooks has something on Vicky, like Heather suggested. Now, that very well could be. I can see that, too. I could see Brooks having something on Vicky. Oh, wait. And I want to also throw out this flip side, too. In here, and this is my other side, which it could be a little Vicky defense. There's also a possibility. What do we know as a fact? Andy told Vicky, you have to film with Brooks or you are not going to be a housewife this season that just ended. So clearly Vicky went to Brooks and said, I have to film with you or I don't get to be a housewife. And Brooks was probably like, well, everybody hates me because I'm a big douchebag. So maybe they came up with, well, let's do this cancer storyline. Like, you've had cancer in the past, so we're not really lying. Maybe we can do good and try to lighten it. And let's just say if production was in on that, Vicky wouldn't be allowed to admit that. She might contractually not be allowed to. So that's an option as well. Do I think that's the real one? No. But in fairness of both sides, I'll throw that out there. I bet Don is glad he got out of that train wreck. Miranda, he might still be in the train wreck. Because apparently Vicky's trying to get back with him. So we'll see. I bet she's defrauding her insurance clients and he knows about it, says Maximus' mom. Max mom, which, oh my god, everybody, quickly, for those that watch the fan show, and you all love Max, I wanted to say James did reach out to Max. So yay, good, all the people that tweeted James and told James that Max was James for Halloween, because he reached out to him and that was good. And I love when we get to do stuff like that. So yay. Okay. McLean Tess says, yes, Brooks is douchey, but I think she's deflecting again for sympathy. So do I. So do I. Treklord says, I don't think Don will take Vicky back. I don't either. Let's talk puppies and desserts. Charlie went to the vet today. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet that I put out, and Charlie was not happy at the vet. And here he is, all like, now what we're looking at is the other dog at the vet having a temper tantrum. This dog was like, I don't want to go in the vet. I don't want to go in the vet. And Charlie and I were just like, shut up. Just shut up and go. Go. Charlie had a lump, and we were worried about it. Turns out it's a cyst. Which the vet was like, you just gotta wait till it pops, and good luck. I was like, awesome. Wait, guys, do you FaceTime people on you now? What, we bring in guests sometimes. Yes, we do. Mine won't get out of the car, says Allison. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so let's talk Pump for a hot second too. Vanderpump Rules, because that premiered last night. And of course, all these things we're going to talk more about on the Monday Fun Day show, which I see there's a lot more people in here now. So if you don't know, fingers crossed, I think we figured out a workaround for the Bravo show that we won't have any issues and we'll all be able to hear each other, and it's going to be much more interactive between all of us. So it'll be super good next Monday. Finger crossed. But Vanderpump Rules premiered last night, and I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. It's like Horseface is back. Kristen is there doing the same bullshit she always does. And it's all scripted. Vanderpump is scripted. I don't care what anybody says. I have no proof it's scripted. I'm just highly suspect that show is scripted. Because all of a sudden Kristen's back, and then they try and make it seem like Lisa's mad, but we've also learned that she kind of is still allowed to be in the Lisa's restaurants, which we were told in the last season, no, she wasn't. Although my favorite line was when Kristen was like, the best thing that ever happened to me was getting fired from Lisa's restaurant so that I can work on my t-shirt line. How's that going? Anybody have a Kristen t-shirt? No? What a surprise. Jax is a tool, same as always. And he's like, blah. And then even Tom, like, I normally love Tom and Ariana, but they were just like, oh, Sheena's being mean to us. Like, the whole episode was just like, oh my God, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But I will tell you, John Richardson, I believe, is going to be reading you their blogs each week. So, I'm sure he'll have a lot more to say about it, and he's actually excited about the show. So, hi Vanessa Mac, hi Songy, hi Peace on Earth, hi Lori. I didn't think it was scripted until now. Yes, it makes sense, says Maximus' mom. You didn't think it was scripted? Remember, like, when they had the fight and, like, what's-her-face, like, slapped, oh my god, Stassi slapped the other girl in the face, and then, like, Tom went and punched Jax, and, like, it's all so fake. It's all so fake. KK Whitting says, Pump is boring and never really liked it. I used to like it, but now I'm just so over it. CKO Nick says they should throw in some Brandy in Pump Rules. She would stir things up. Meh. Maybe. Maybe. Stassi can't stand. Well, we all know Stassi's coming back, so if you can't stand her, get ready. She's coming back. Stassi is coming back. I literally can't stand any of the cast, says Tim Paul. Summer loves Pump. Look, I'm gonna watch the whole season. I'm just saying, as far as the premiere episode, I just wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling it. Guess she got a pay raise. Probably. Jordan says, I like Sheena. I think she's kind of dumb, though. Yeah, Sheena's a little something. I don't know what Sheena is. She's a little something. Maximus' mom says, they're all so vain and drunk all the time, but I still watch it. Well, duh. That's why we all watch it. Rockstay says, I never seen Vanderpump Rules. I'll try it out. Try it out. Maybe you'll like it. Screezy says, my guilty pleasure is Sister Wives. I know Glammy loves that show, but I don't watch it. Songy still has to watch it. Well, definitely watch it and let me know what you think about it. I'm not watching the skiing Bravo show. I'm not into those other ones. Oh, Mr. Vanderpump got all tough with Tom, says Dove Inc. Yeah, which I thought was weird because I'm sorry, when you have a meeting and maybe we didn't see something, I don't think Tom was being disrespectful to Lisa when on camera Lisa is saying to him, you don't show up for work, you don't show up for any of your shifts, blah, blah, blah. And he's just saying, that's not true. Yes, I do. Because don't make me seem like I'm not working because the cameras are on us right now, which he didn't. All he said was, that's not true, Lisa, I work. And then all of a sudden, Lisa got so offended by that. You know, again, like it's scripted. Because Kristen can run amok in your bars and throw wine and curse out your bartenders and do everything, and you'll literally basically had the same reaction with her that you did with Tom over being like, no, actually I do work shifts. Scripted. Do you watch Real Housewives of New Jersey? I do. It's getting boring in the way that we all know what's going to happen, says Tracy Laura. I agree. Every single season of Vanderpump is the same thing. Literally, they just take us. I swear to God, they have a wheel and it says like cheating, fight, drunken night out, sleeping with friend, and then they just spin the wheel and they're like, okay, what do we want to give Kristen this season? And they spin the wheel and then like, stop. Okay, Kristen's gonna be breaking up with boyfriend. What is Jax doing this episode? Spin the wheel. Like, it's like they just move the plot lines around different people every season. It's annoying. Who's getting fired this year? Does it matter? Everybody that's been fired is still on the show, so does it even matter? Scripted. Every time her hubby is shown... I missed what you said, sorry. I love Rosie. I love Rosie, too, from New Jersey. Did you watch Appraise Skis? No, I didn't. Giselle said somebody needs to get pregnant. Seriously. Somebody does need to get pregnant. Oh, yeah, we made 1,000 likes. Thank you, guys. Probably the show will be fired. Nope, I doubt it. Giselle says, it's model, actor, pretty people jersey, sure. Pretty much. And people do love it, and I don't know why people love it so much. People have also said it's very much like The Hills. I never watched The Hills. Eric, I will be back. I have to go. Okay. Bye. Thanks for letting me know. Have a good night. Do you watch The Voice? No, I don't. Allie191 says, have you watched The People's Couch? I have watched it, yes. Do I watch it religiously? No. We love it because we like watching a train wreck. Jordan hates The Voice, and Anna Z loves Pump. John and I ate at Pump. I guess that was in May. It was when we did Reality Rally. So we ate at Pump and not impressed. Pretty much they stuck us at a table like up against a bar, and our table was like wobbly, and the waiter was like, let me just shove some napkins under there. And I'm like, seriously? That's your salute? You're gonna shove some napkins under the wobbly table? Okay. Hold on, I'm slamming my chair into this big pole. And then, like, it was horrible service. The waiters never came. It was like, can I have a refill, please? A drink, anybody. It was horrible. I don't recommend Pump at all. At all. At all. Hills was scripted from, right, The Hills was scripted, and they didn't tell us till later, and we'll find out that Vanderpump Rules was scripted. O.B. Van C says, who do you believe is the Red Devil? I think it's Nick Jonas. I think it's the other lady. I forget what, the one that they flew in. The lawyer lady. There's a bunch of Red Devils, apparently. Sugar packets work better. Yeah. Miranda K says, Eric, is Charlie more like you or your hubby? He is more like my hubby. He also he's very independent. I love Charlie. He's the best dog ever. Trained him to do everything in like 2 days. Super cute, likes people, never attacks or barks, like not a mean dog, super loving, but will never like cuddle with you. He's a watchdog. They were bred to be like watchdogs. So he's not the dog like you can cuddle with in bed. Like he'll sit at the end of the bed and watch the door to make sure no one's going to come in and get you. So I kind of wish he was a little more cuddly. But other than that, I love him. And he's always by you. Like, you never have to worry about him running off. He's always going to be by you. He's always by me or by my man. Ariana is coming back in flashback form tonight. Oh, I know. Does he growl? No. They all have writers and storylines produced to create max drama, says Dovink. I agree. Susan Hurd says, I have a cuddler for you. If you want, we can switch. Little heater she is. Oh, that's what I want so bad. I want a brother for Charlie. Real bad. Still waiting. Anybody knows the breeder? Any sort of a poodle or a poodle mix. So it's hypoallergenic and not too big. That's what I'm looking for. Where does he go to the vet? I've been looking for the pet insurance you talked about. We bring our dog to PetSmart. I highly recommend it. It's $20 a month for their pet insurance. The animal hospitals are in the PetSmarts here in New York. You don't pay for visits. You don't pay for your shots. You get like all the main stuff is completely free. You just pay $20 a month. And then if they need like more on top of that, then you get like 40% or 50% off whatever you need. Mine is a big cuddler and annoying. I miss cuddling. Do you do Gotham recaps? No, I don't. But let me throw this out there. If any of you are writers, if any of you want to cover shows, we always want people that write well and do stuff well to do blogs. So if there's anything that any of you ever want to write a blog about or cover, that's why I created Reality Recaps. I wanted it to be a place that was like a platform for fans to talk about the shows that they love, not just us. So fill out the form on the website if that's something that you are interested in. Do I like Top Chef? I do. Here's the thing. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of shows. Very limited on the shows I can watch. Reality Recaps like a full-time job, and then I have a real full-time job, and then I have another part-time job. So I don't really have a lot of time to watch a lot of shows these days. Platform to talk about trash bags. Need a writing sample, says Giselle. Exactly. How hard was it to start your show? How did you start? You mean this show? Or the website? Oh boy. The very first thing I ever did, Superpass had a contest for people covering Big Brother. And it was like, just send in a video of you talking about Big Brother. And I didn't just send in a video. I created a whole entire show. And Superpass loved it. And they were like, we're giving you your own show. So Superpass gave me my own show. And then I wanted to do more, so I started doing stuff on my own because I love Superpass, but people had to pay for it. And I was like, I want to do something where fans don't have to pay to interact with people. So that's why I started Reality Recaps. Then I was like, oh, people are loving it. I'd like it to be a platform where any fans can put out any reality TV related stuff that they like. And then Superpass went away, and then I just kept going. Kind of like that. That's the short version. I know you'll be watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, says Selena. Yes, you're correct. It's my favorite. Atlanta's one of my favorites. I'm really excited to see Kim Fields. Yes, me too. Giselle says, is that how John and you met? Correct. We met at Superpass. Eric has been on for 5 years, I heard, and put tons of work into it. You are correct. It has been a 5-year journey. I mean, I did a bunch of things. I did podcasts. I used to do a ton of stuff for Rob. I shouldn't say a ton of stuff. I used to do 2 shows for Rob Cesternino. I used to do Amazing Race, mashups, which some of them are still on the YouTube channel. I used to do podcasts for him for that. I used to do podcasts for Super. I've done so much. Basically, long story short is, everywhere I went, it was places that people had to pay in order to interact with reality people. And that just never sat well with me. I wanted to create a place where fans could interact with reality people for free. And that's how Reality Recaps was born. I missed you all those years. So sad. Well, all the videos still there. You can watch it all on our website. How big is Rob? Rob says, like a little shorter than me. I would say like 6 foot. I don't think I would watch if you weren't the host. Thank you. You should. Did you ever do AfterBuzz? No, I did not. AfterBuzz is in LA. Cynthia and Claudia are on Below Deck tonight, says Summer. Yes, I heard that. Parallel says, Eric, do you still watch The Challenge on MTV? I do. I actually like The Challenge. My problem is my TiVo never records it. Never records it, because it's one of those shows like American Horror Story where they change the name each season. So I don't ever find out that it's on until halfway through the season, and then I'm like, forget it, because I'm not going to watch them on the website, and then I'm like, screw it. So is a new season of The Challenge starting? Because if it is, I will try and catch it from the beginning, and we'll talk about it on fan shows. Are you done with Housewives, says Michael C. Never. Never will I be done with Housewives. I found Eric on YouTube. He's a great host. Aw, thank you. Eric, have you seen the MTV show Are You the One? No, I have not. Oh, good. Powerwolf says it's starting December 2nd. Okay, awesome. So Powerwolf, between me and you know I'm never going to remember. So, like, the last day of November, December 1st, send me like really flashy GIFs on Twitter and be like, Eric, the challenge is starting. Add it to your TiVo. Because it won't show up on my TiVo in time until it gets close. Are you in touch with Chelsea and Missy? Oh, that's funny. Missy, yes. I love Missy. Chelsea, no. Did Scream Queens have a mid-season break? No, they were off last week because of the playoff, because of the Super Bowl. What the hell is that thing called? World Series. Got it. I believe it's on tonight. Oh, thanks, Parawolf. I hope it's on tonight. Is it not on tonight? I cried last year when they showed DM. Yeah, very sad that DM died. Eric, how are your Christmas decorations coming? Oh, yeah, they're coming. They are coming. They're coming. What I didn't realize, I'll just be honest. I'll be honest. Here's what I didn't realize. I didn't realize when we moved that we didn't have room for a lot of stuff. So I threw a lot of our decorations away, which was stupid, but I didn't have any place to put it. Yeah. So I don't, and then like where we used to live, we only had one room. It was really easy to decorate one room. So I don't really have a lot of Christmas decorations is the moral of this story. Which is why I haven't really showed you guys anything. I just felt kind of stupid about it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Christmas decorations are very expensive. And I really want a Christmas tree. Christmas trees are expensive. So I know I'm doing a Christmas tree. Other than that, I gotta kind of go through stuff just to see what I did save. I feel like I didn't save a lot. Maybe I'm gonna go to like the dollar store. Christine said she got a lot of good stuff at the dollar store, so I'm gonna check that out. My point is, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. It's been depressing me, honestly. I feel like I'm known for Christmas is my point, and it's just not a good year. Maybe next year when I'm rich, it'll be a better Christmas. Because I'm going to be rich. I'm going to win the lotto. When I win the lotto next year, it's going to be a happy holiday. Yeah. We should have like a Save Christmas Decorations charity for you. That's super sweet, but no. Believe me, I could if I like that. Like, honestly, the whole spirit of Christmas for me is giving and doing stuff for other people. So yes, 100%, I could go take patron money right now and be like, ew, I'm gonna go buy a whole bunch of Christmas decorations. But no, I really want to do Toys for Tots. I really want us to adopt a family. That's what Christmas is about, not Christmas decorations. Eric's OCD is kicking in over Christmas decorations. Yeah, it's just more like, I'm kind of like, I don't want to just take the few little crappy things I have and just throw them out and be like, that's my Christmas decorations. I know what I want. I I just gotta figure out how to find it cheap. Basically, I just want really simple. I just want like the fake garland around the windows. I want like the fake wreaths in the windows. I want the candles in the windows. And then I just want like a nice Christmas tree. And then I want like a metal Christmas tree for our Swarovski ornaments. And then I think I have a few little like bathroom tchotchke reindeer type whatevers that I can put in the bathroom. I like to take like, you know, the Christmas, but like there's a lot of cheap ways to decorate for Christmas too. Don't get me wrong. Like you take the nice bowl and you just put like the, you know, Christmas balls in. That's a nice cheap decoration for like a bathroom. Still got to figure it out. It's just money is tight this holiday season. My car just died. It's going to cost $4,000. Xmas is going to be tight. Well, I'm right there with you. But what makes me feel better is knowing that's not what Christmas is about. It's about giving and doing nice for other people. Should I tell the little story that I read that made me feel super happy this morning? Okay, here's the story. You ready? It's a perfect holiday story. It'll be really quick. Okay. So, there's this teacher and he's like has a conference with like 1,000 people. And he tells everyone, take this balloon and write your name on it and go throw the balloon in the room. So 1,000 people write their names on the balloon and they go, throw it in the room. And then the guy goes, okay, now you all got to go in the room and you got a half an hour, you got to find your name. So there's like 1 million people just running around crazy trying to find the balloon with their name on it. And like only 3 people could find the balloon with their name on it. But then he said, okay, we're going to do it again. This time, just grab any balloon and just try and find the person that has the balloon with that name. And everyone did it in like 20 minutes. And then I think I ruined the moral of the story, but the moral of the story is when you focus on yourself, you're just doing a lot of running around going crazy. But when you spend your time helping somebody else, it's more satisfying and something. I ruined it. Don't come to me for spiritual advice. You can't believe the beautiful stuff they throw out after Christmas at Joann Fabrics dumpster diving. Actually, I can, Bad Seed, and same thing for Michaels. My friend worked at Michaels, and he was like, just so you know, we literally just throw everything in the dumpster after the season. Like, you should literally just go to our dumpster. It's all new and just in the dumpster. Okay, Scream Queens is on tonight. Perfect. I gave my tree to my daughter. The hospice nurse and her kids. Oh, that's super sweet. I would rather watch others open gifts. Me too. I love watching other people open gifts on Christmas. Chelsea, that's good. What did you think of Leah Michelle in Scream Queens? I love Leah Michelle in Scream Queens. Love her. I love her character. I love how she plays crazy. I liked it better. Like, now she's getting a little bit more maniacal. Like, she's moving over now. Her character is moving over to more like, you never know what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of slutty. I'm going to take your man. I'm going to take over this house. I'm going to be backstabby. I liked it more in the earlier episodes where she was just insane. Like, I'll drink your pee water. I still always think of, I'll drink your pee water. I'll drink your pea soup. I liked it when she played crazy. Wonder why they do that, just dump that stuff. I don't know. 7 Mondays till Christmas. I'm excited. I miss the neck brace. Me too. I'm giving YRR my CBS feed money on Patreon. Thank you so much. That really honestly helps us out a ton. Eric, Cara Maria is on this season and it's called Challenge Bloodlines because each contestant has to do it with their relative. Ooh, that'll be good. Rockstay says, give all our Christmas decor to family's house that burnt down and also happened to be obsessed with Christmas. That's super nice of you. I love that. You love that. Allison, they do, but they cut off. I don't know what that means. Oh, they do, but after a cutoff time, they trash it. Got it. Love Christmas, hate the bills. Hear you on that one. I hate those kids who throw a fit when they don't get the present they want for Christmas and aren't thankful for the thought. Me too. I have a lot of nephews and nieces. My two favorite... I'm probably not supposed to say that. The two that I think are the bestest... Nope, that's still not right. The two that I really appreciate for their personalities, they always, like, literally, and I'm not even kidding, and they're in, like, 5th and 4th grade. Literally last Christmas, they said, we have enough toys. We don't need any for Christmas. Just give whatever you would give to us to, like, a shelter or whatever. Like, there are other kids that don't have any toys. We have enough toys. And on their birthdays, whatever toys that they do get, like on their birthday, they always take a toy and give it to, like, the church or the, you know, wherever you give the toys to people. I love that. They're not told to do it. They just do it, which I think is amazing, which is why they're my favorite. I do know a lot of parents that make their kids do that, and I think that's a good thing too. Even if you make them, they should learn do something nice for somebody else when somebody does something nice for you. Mommy dearest, she could only keep one gift, says Queen Bad Seed. Oh, great kids. Guess they get it from their uncle. No, they don't. That's all. I would say they get it from my brother, but no, it's from my sister-in-law. I think a certain percentage goes to reality recaps from Amazon. Yeah, if you guys use our Amazon link when you do your holiday shopping, so if you start by clicking the link on our website, which, since I'm here, I'll just show you. See, I hovered the about. See all the way on the right. It says to intern or blog, click here. That's where you would do that if you wanted to blog something. But if you come to our website and right there on the left-hand side, see, there's the Amazon right below the PayPal thing. If you just click on it, boom, you go right to Amazon. I mean, you can't see, but I promise it's Amazon. You don't pay anymore, and they give us like 1%. I think. Well, it's weird. It's like a scale. It's like if 100 people buy something or 100 things are bought, then we get 1%. If like 20 things are bought, we get like a quarter of a penny, or it's weird. Whatever. Point is, we get a little something from Amazon, and you don't pay anymore. Okay, we'll do my shopping through your link. Thanks, Maximus Mom. Oh, I love that. So Jersey Deb says, why bother? Well, because, listen, every little bit helps. Sometimes Eric likes to get the expensive ramen. How much does you now take from your tips and stuff? Well, I'm not allowed to say, but yeah, I'm not allowed to say. I was trying to think of how I could do it, but I can't. When I was a kid, I would have chose a toy that then take it and drop it in the Toys for Tots barrels. So glad my parents did that. Yeah, that's basically what people do. I love that. Vanessa Max says, I love a year without Santa Claus. Me too. We're going to totally do, from now on, after next Friday, we're going to do like holiday themed fan shows. So we'll do like a Christmas movies one. We'll do like a Christmas cookies one. We'll do like, we'll do all ones around the holidays. KK Whitting says, I'm 12 and I just did a huge fundraiser for a football and cheer team that donated over $500. That's Awesome. Love Riley said, that's why I went to Patreon instead. They post their policy. Exactly. If Johnny gave Eric 4 cupcakes, you now might like one of those 4 cupcakes, right? No, they might like 2 to 3 of those cupcakes. But if Zach got 4 cupcakes, well, then they might only want 1 of Zach's cupcakes. But when you're Eric, then somebody might want like 2 to 3 cupcakes because Eric is not Zach. Did that make sense? Brandon just says more like 5 cupcakes. That's a lot of cupcakes. Allison P says, I'm an Amazon Prime member and I love it. I love Amazon Prime too. I make wish lists for myself all the time. Like, I have a super long wish list of just all things that I'm like, oh my God, I would love that. Oh, I want that. Oh, I need it. And then it becomes Christmas time and I say to my man, I'm like, okay, I got a wish list. Here you go. And then he doesn't buy anything because I want to get you something that you didn't tell me because I want to think about it and do you like ramen? I live on ramen. I live on ramen and those... don't know why I'm complaining. I love them. The Coors things. I love those Coors meals. How's your hubby doing? He is good. Thank you. Hi, Miss Don Draper. Love you. Giselle says, I love Amazon. I wish it let you know if the price decreases from when you added it. You know what Amazon did to me the other day, which kind of annoyed me, Giselle? Literally, it was 8 in the morning, and what did I need? I needed something for reality recaps. I forget what it was. Let's just say it was like printer paper. I don't remember what it was. So like I found the cheapest one, but then I got distracted. And it was something like it was $9 or whatever, and it was Prime. I didn't get back to it till like 8 o'clock at night and was like, oh crap, I didn't do that thing. And it was like $15, the same one in my car. Like, and it didn't tell me it raised the price. And I was like, that's annoying. It wasn't printer paper. And for some reason, I literally cannot remember what it is. Amazon Prime is the best thing ever. Did you guys, I have family in Vegas as well. Vegas now, are you ready? For those of you that live in or by Vegas, Amazon Prime now has same day delivery via drone. So if you live in Las Vegas, or I think the surrounding areas as well, you can place your Amazon order, and within like an hour, a drone will deliver it to your front door or backyard. That is so cool. I am going to their house, and I'm just going to order something on Amazon. I want to watch the drone come in. Want to be like, here, drone. Let's see how long this takes. I don't care what it is. I want to watch a drone deliver something. Suck on that, Back to the Future. We don't got your stupid hoverboards or your stupid shoes, but we got drones delivering Amazon. Did you see that coming? Chick-fil-A is the awesomest thing in the world. If you're straight. When you put things in the basket and wait, they will give a suggestion of similar or cheaper options. Yeah, that's true. Amazon is also doing Amazon Flex, where it's the same day, I think, where they are paying people $18.25 to deliver your packages. Yes, Powerwolf, you did tell me about that. Yes, there is that too. Do you like chocolate? Popcorn question. No. I do not like chocolate. In general, I only like chocolate with something else. So, like, I like a chocolate chip cookie. If it doesn't have a lot of chocolate, I like a chocolate chip cookie. I like a chocolate chip pancake. Would I like a chocolate chip pancake? No. Would I like a chocolate cookie? No. Do I like chocolate ice cream? No. Do I want to eat a chocolate bar? No. I'm not like a chocolate person. Can I get the caramel popcorn at Disney World? No. It's only at Disneyland. For those of you that don't know, I said if anybody is at Disneyland or near Disneyland or works at Disneyland, specifically Disneyland, not Disney World, but Disneyland, there is the caramel people at Downtown Disney in the free part. And I will pay anybody to send me a bag of that caramel popcorn. I'm actually at the right computer. I'll show you what it looks like. If I can find it. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. It's very important. I have dreams about it still. Okay, here we go. So this is what it looks like. It's this little hut. It's in Disneyland. So the little hut looks like that. And that's what the bags of popcorn look like. Caramel. I'll pay you. Tweet me. I'll PayPal you the money and shipping. Just dying for a bag. Speaking of caramel corn, do you like Trump? No. Love Riley. I'm about 40 miles from Anaheim. Love Riley. Thank you. No, you don't need to go driving 40 miles. There's just one day I know somebody is going to be like, oh, Eric, I live 2 minutes away. I'll totally pick that up. Or, oh, Eric, I work there. I don't want anyone going out of their way to do it. You can make it yourself. I can. And I will. I'm going to share my grandma's popcorn bowl recipe with you all, which is one of my most favorite things. But I don't know. It's something about that caramel popcorn. It just makes me feel like I'm at Disney. And I've never been able to find one that tastes the same. And I don't know what they do to it. They probably put crack in it. Can we speak Gaga American Horror Story? Yes, Maximus Mom. Go for it. Tell me, what do you want to talk about? Gaga. We talked about it a little bit in the beginning. Never been to Disneyland. Oh, okay. Oh, my Lanta, you almost got slapped. I thought you were going to say you've never been to Disney, period. Trust me, if you've never been to Disneyland, you're not missing anything. Sorry, Californians who I want to get me caramel popcorn. But Disneyland's like the armpit of the Disneys. I'm just saying, it ruins the magic when you're like, ooh, Space Mountain going up, up, up. Oh, there's the highway. Oh, there's a guy peeing on the street. Oh, back down. Okay, ooh, now we're back where trees are. It's like they built an amusement park on the side of the road in a not nice neighborhood. That's how I would describe Disneyland. Beautiful when you're in there. And on the ground, you would probably never... Just really tiny. Like, really tiny. It's like the cute little mini version of Disney World without any of the Disney magic. Disney World, I heard, is better. Yeah. Not even a contest. Anybody who says it is not... lives in California and just needs to hold on to that. You can't, it's not even, you can fit all of Disneyland, and I'm talking both Disneyland parks and Downtown Disney, into just the Magic Kingdom of Disney World. Disney World, you're in a world of Disney. Disneyland is like you're at an amusement park on the side of a road. That's oddly themed like Disney. Yeah, like, that's why we all love Disney World. When you go to Disney World, you're part of the world. You're in the world. You go through the gates. You're in there. You're in it. You're never not in it. It's very clear when you go to Disneyland, I'm walking through this neighborhood. I'm parking my car in a parking lot on the street. I'm gonna walk past the IHOP, and now all of a sudden I'm at Disney World. Like, there's none of the you're in the magic Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining it correct. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. But they got really good caramel popcorn. So how is Europe Disney then to Disney World? I've never been there. My best friend has, and he said not as good. Maximus Mom. Okay, Disney is better than American Horror Story. Got it. Did I miss your question? Oh, Killer Dinner. We'll go back to the Killer Dinner. Hold on. Oh, Rockstace has never been to either. Canadian problems. We'll go to Disney World if you have the choice. Giselle, I didn't know that Walt Disney never saw Walt Disney World. His brother Roy executed the Walt Disney World plan. They have an expo room at Hollywood Disney about it. Correct. He died before he ever got to see it. He was there for the buying up of the land. Like, they bought up all the land in Florida under, like, fake names because they knew if anyone knew Disney was buying it that they could jack up all the land prices. So, blah, 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 blah. Vanessa Max says, but we have California Adventures there. I like California. Like, look, I'm not saying I don't like Disneyland. I'm just saying, in comparison to Disney World, it's not in the same level. Not that I don't like it. It's not the same level. If you had a choice, I would always go to Disney World over Disneyland. Okay, so probably go to NOLA in March, try and find fit. I got an amazing hotel race at the Swan with a view of the studios through Southwest. Everything but the meal. God, I'm so jealous. You can. If you guys do most points programs, airline programs, point programs, all that stuff, most of them work with the Swan and Dolphin at Disney World. Giselle says Soarin' at Epcot is better than Soarin' at California Disney. 100%. Not even close. Because Disneyland does not have a lot of room. They don't have a lot of room. They can't, like, Disney World can always grow and expand. They're not limited by size. Disneyland is limited by, I got a main highway right here and a main highway right here and main roads right here. They're just in a little rectangle. Like, they can't build out of this rectangle. And when you walk outside the rectangle, you might get shot. Like, our hotel was across the street, and this was only like 5 years ago, and we had to like walk across the street, and like somebody was like having a fight on the corner, and like, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm like, I'm watching the fight. I turn around, and now I'm looking at Disneyland, and then I turn back, and there's the fight, and then my hotel, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't very magical at all. What hotel? Grand Floridian is my favorite Disney World hotel. Now, granted, I have not been there since they had all the new hotels. But Grand Floridian has always been my favorite. I love it because that's where we stayed on our honeymoon and on our anniversary. And I love it because you can like go like, oh, it's just so amazing. Like, you can see the castle changing color from your room and the fireworks shows from your room, and you can like sit out on the lake and watch the light parade on the lake. It's just so, if you love Disney, it's like very romantic there, and I love it. Okay. Just to be fair, people do get in fights in lines at Disney and waiting for bus to go back to the hotel. No. I agree. This was not in Disney, though. This was like, you know, like literally, I'm not exaggerating. You walk out of Disneyland, like you walk out, and then you have to take like 10 steps, and then you're just on the road. You're just on like your regular old highway. That's where the fight was. Oh, Christmas at Grand Floridian is the best. We used to always just sit in the lobby and listen to them like play the piano and look at the decorations. It's so nice. I'm stuck in Hotel California. Help. Rock says, have to go early. Bye, Eric. Thanks for the show. Bye, Roxay. Love you. When I was 5, I got to go to the pre-grand opening at Disney World. He had something to do with construction at the Contemporary. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so All right. Let's end it because we got about 10 minutes left. Let's end it by transitioning back to American Horror Story and Scream Queens. But I will say, we Friday night show. We got like 2 hours this Friday. We can talk Disney and Christmas and anything you want on our Friday night show. So to go back what Maximus' mom was saying about American Horror Story and Devil's Night, and the Killer's Dinner, I thought it was very cool. We did see the tie-in where the clown from last season was the clown at the dinner. That was interesting. Jeffrey Dahmer was there. There was a bunch of people there. Oh, bye, Miranda. You guys have fun. We're wrapping up in like 10 minutes. Because we got to get ready for Scream Queens. Good night, 68 Smiles. When is the Christine and Steve show? It's not going to be to the end of November. The cop is the serial killer, says Trek Lord. Oh, you think? Oh, really? You think? That's an interesting twist. Ooh, that would be an interesting twist. John Wayne Gacy. Yes. Miss Van Cougar says, no, that was John Wayne Gacy. Correct. But it was also the clown from last season. Good night, Milo Clover. Only serial killers were invited to the dinner. Good point, Trek Lord. Good point. But they did say he wasn't ready. They were like, you're not one of us. You're not ready yet. But that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That's the best twist I've heard so far. So Dwayne and Trek Lord said that after the show was over. Ooh, Allison. All right. Well, we got you guys down. Good night, Tony. Do I need to go back and watch this episode? Do you mean this episode of our show or American Horror Story? I don't know what you mean. Did you get a free sandwich from Subway? No. Have you done the Christine show talking about depression, etc.? No. That will be the 13th. Friday the 13th. I think it is Jamie Lee Curtis and Nick Jonas and the kid who was born in the house. Now we've jumped to Scream Queens. You have to keep up with our questioning. Have you heard about the Zach and Frankie drama? No, I haven't. And with all due respect, I don't care. But we'll talk about it on our Thursday show. We'll talk about it on our Big Brother show. I got confused. I definitely will, Miss Don Draper. What? I love true crime. Oh, I did not watch true crime. So the serial killer dinner. I thought I could not watch the whole part with the gay guy. What's his name? I forget what his name is. When he's like, ooh, I'm going to drill in his head. And I wanted to, like, I couldn't watch that part. I was like, kind of like, yeah, I get the point. You're going to kill him. You're going to drill his head. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was interesting. Jeffrey Dahmer. Right. Jeffrey Dahmer, incidentally, was the best looking one at the table. And I forget what else he played in, because he was in something else. He played, like, the nerdy, hot person in some other show that I used to watch, which I can't remember. Oh, the Zodiac Killer was great. Yeah, I thought that was funny. And I forget what he signed the book, but didn't he sign the book, like, the Zodiac was here? Oh, and here's the other thing. So, now we know ghosts can choose when they want to be seen. Ghosts can take a human form. So P.S. I want to be dead. Like, if that's a ghost, sign me up. Awesome. I did not know I could be all about ghosts, but apparently I am. You can be seen when you want to be seen. You can take a physical form when you want. Like, I will be at the Big Brother finale. I will be in the backyard. I will be like, bloop, bloop, I'm in the backyard. Hi, I'm here, I'm interviewing. I mean, apparently ghosts can just take human form. No plot holes there. The killer could be the cop, like The Shining. Mm-hmm. And Eileen Wuornos. Yeah, I mean, for those of you guys that came in late, we totally started the show by talking about American Horror Story. But really, it's all we had to talk about, so we pretty much finished in 15 minutes. And we started a half hour early. So go back and watch it. Love Riley says, if the cop is the killer, the ghost could be in his mind. Ooh. But the mom, his wife, saw Naomi Campbell in the hallway. And isn't Naomi Campbell? Oh, no, she was just attacked. She wasn't killed. No, she was killed, and that was her ghost, right? I'm so confused. Darn, I missed the beginning. Watch it later. Yeah, watch it later. Lily Rabe's Eileen Wuornos was the best. I said in the beginning of the show, she did it better than Charlize Theron did in that movie. Maximus' mom says, yes, mom is a vampire now. What about the little girl? You mean the boy? Their son? Again, I said it in the beginning of the episode. Horrible Mom of the Year award. Worst mom ever. Doesn't even call the husband to be like, guess who's at the house? The kid you think you lost. Hold on, I'm gonna leave him alone again to go get some orange juice. Nothing bad could happen when I leave him alone again. Up, he ate the dog. Don't even worry about the fact that his temperature isn't registering and he's dead. I mean, it registered like 75, which is dead. Nope, no problem. Nothing wrong there. Here's what I will say. I think it's going to be interesting, though, now on American Horror Story. Because she's a doctor. Clearly, we know she wants to do good and help people. But now she has the disease where she's going to want to feed. So I think the writing, I'm hoping, will be more interesting to see that struggle of her wanting to help people versus I have to kill people to survive. So I think that's going to be an interesting way that her plot line's going to go. I hope. Bye, Queen Bad Seed. Oh, Scream Queens. Okay, yes. All right, everybody, let's all go watch Scream Queens together. I'll be live tweeting it. I love all you guys. I hope you like the super long show. Don't forget to use your free thumbs up in the next minute if you have them. If you're watching on YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. iTunes 5-star rating and nice review is awesome. Lastly, become a patron. YourRealityRecaps.com/patron. Patreon. Get access to the Facebook group only for patrons, shows only for patrons. Help us keep bringing you more shows, like cooking shows that you want. And this month, any of our gold bars, any of our patron money, it's all going towards Toys for Tots, Adopting a Family, which we're going to work more on as well. So thank you. Love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow for the Survivor show with John, and then John's going to be at the Survivor party as well. So there's going to be so much Survivor stuff happening tomorrow. We'll see you guys then. I love all you guys. I'm late to Scream Queens, so I love you. I'm just going to say bye. Bye, you guys. Bye. Love you all. Bye, everybody.